everyone.
Hi. It's another day in bed with Armand and Angelina.
Nice. What's today going to be about?
Today is fun Dr. Seuss Day.
I love it. I think we should start off with a
And
quote.
we're going to start off with a quote, and I'll just come up here so you can see it. I'm so good with this. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. That's by Dr. Seuss.
I like it.
All right.
Okay, daily word.
Daily
Today I'll be
word.
playing a little spirit flute. This is one of the very rare Native American flutes that's in a major key. High spirits flutes, spirit flute, major key. I don't know what key it's in. It looks like
C, I think.
C major,
Yeah.
which is, just for your knowing, it's the same as a minor flute, but with the bottom A missing.
All right. Today's daily word is healing. I am healthy and strong inside and out. Healing happens in my mind and in my body. To feel healthy and strong, I start from the inside with my mind focused on caring for myself. By caring for my body, I am inspired to do even more for it. I feel the impetus to eat well and therefore choose nutritious food and healthier cooking methods. I have the motivation to move my body, whether through walking or by joining an exercise group or gym. I care for my spiritual health as well. Making time for spiritual practice helps me maintain a positive attitude that energizes me and reminds me that my body is a precious gift. As I do my part in seeing my body as a temple and treating it with respect, I experience greater health both inside and out.
Oh.
And scripture is by John chapter 1, verse 2. Beloved, I pray that all may go well with you and that you may be in good health, just as it is well with your soul.
Love it. Love it. You may wonder why Angelina is always sitting on my left. There is a method to the madness because we've been sitting like that for 20 years.
Right.
And we have dinner like that every time.
Because that way we can hold hands and eat.
I'm a righty.
I'm a lefty.
Here's an example.
And there's another reason for that.
Take your drink.
Oh. So the other reason is because most of my hair is always on this side. And someone said when I'd stand on the other side and I'd turn to Armand, you couldn't see my face because all this hair was on it. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That was many years ago. And to this day, that's what I do.
Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. Two of the world's most celebrated classical music composers were born on this day, Johannes Brahms in 1833 and Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky in 1840. Of course, back then classical music was just called music.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just called music.
Just called music.
Right.
All right.
All righty.
All right. So today we're going to just kind of talk about the daily word because I think it's so great to be healthy with what we put in our bodies, how we meditate to get our spiritual mind active and beautiful, and we always talk about exercise. And so we're going to do a little bit of that. And I will say...
we didn't go to the gym again today.
I know.
That's 6 years in a row. Okay.
Well, I will say I feel like I have been slacking in not necessarily the eating thing, because Armand makes us smoothies every morning, and that's a good, healthy thing for us.
Everything's in here. Some of you have the ingredients. I made it in one of our episodes. If you didn't see it, go back to the In Bed with A&A smoothie episode.
Right. But, I'm finding meditation is, I find I get up busy to put this program together, and I sometimes am not meditating as much, although we did do a wonderful meditation this morning.
Yes, thank you, Sophia Lohner, for turning us on to that Atlanta North meditation, and I'm hoping to do more of it, and it really did spark us. She got wonderful ideas. I'll share real quickly a watered down version of, not really watered down, but crystallized version of what I got. From listening to everybody, including myself and Angelina, I'm hearing 4 basic personalities coming through people. This great pandemic is awesome. The great pause. This great pause sucks. I am awesome and I suck. Those are the 4 voices that I'm hearing in different varying degrees. Somebody are staying more in the negative, some are staying more in the positive, but all 4 of those voices seem to be coming out. Meditation, exercise, self-care, serving others, being out in nature, eating quality food will help all of those to get into perspective. And so that's what I got today.
Right. And then the other thing with the exercise, we try to at least do a 2-minute plank because they say that's a really good overall for your core and all that. And we can't even get a 2-minute plank in.
Sometimes
so I've been
don't.
slacking. I'm not goobing. I am goobing. I get out of bed, but I don't exercise much.
So we're going to get better.
So we're going to start doing that, and we hope that we can motivate you to do some of that too.
And we've been walking around the neighborhood. I know there's certain people that are militant about staying inside, and they don't want you to go outdoors for anything, including the grocery shopping. They just want you to eat whatever packaged food you have in your freezer forever. And they shame you if you go out. But we find that walking around the neighborhood, social distancing is a very healthy, powerful thing.
We do find that our neighborhood are very respectful in that. So if you're walking, they'll either go, the other side of the street, or they'll stop while we walk around them in the street and on. So I feel people in our neighborhood are being really respectful of that.
So eating well,
right?
Meditating, obviously. We're going to show you a couple of things the 2 things that we try to do every single day.
Right. Well,
but
I'm going to we're going to do, it's all Dr. Seuss quotes today.
By the way, shout out to my dear friend Celeste Hines in LA, Hollywood, because we saw a Cirque du Soleil show in Vegas together a few years ago, like the week before it went dark.
Right.
And this hat was in the gift shop, and they were going out of business, and I think I bought it for $5.
I think you did too. And did you buy that beard there too?
Oh no, I grew that in my sleep because the smoothies are so nutritious. I grew a full beard and a what's that called? A soul patch overnight. It's unbelievable.
Okay, so this quote is about I'm a foodie, so I have to have lots of flavors in my yummy flavors. And so sometimes eating healthy isn't quite my excitement when I eat, but I know it's good for me, so I do that.
Okay. So what does Dr. Seuss have to say about that?
Dr. Seuss says, you want to read it, Armand?
I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Yeah, no matter what I make, I eat more for nutrition. She eats more for flavor. So we have had to find a balance between this is not necessarily the yummiest thing in the world, but I found that with a little extra stevia and a little less beets and a little bit less kale, it's flavorful to her.
I know how healthy these are, and so I do drink them. And they're good.
You know how healthy exercise is,
but
you don't do that.
They're not French fries or pizza.
That's true. Okay, so we're going to put the camera on pause.
No.
We're not.
Let's do some meditation first to calm ourselves
we're going to
down.
meditate first.
Wouldn't that be good?
I would say meditation should really
Always
be the foundation. Like if you're building a house, get a good foundation. Meditation is probably the most important.
I like doing it
10 minutes you could do every day.
And in the morning before you start your day, because your day gets busy and then you go, I'll meditate in an hour. I'll meditate. But if you get out of bed and sit and meditate, then you get it. You get her done, and that starts your day great.
If your life is working great, 15 minutes twice a day. 15 minutes twice a day. 15 minutes twice a day. If you're real busy, then you need to do 30 minutes twice a day. If you're super busy and stressed out and you have no time for meditation, you need to do an hour twice a day. Okay, I have heard that. All right, so Angelina wrote this meditation. Was it last night?
Yes.
Okay, good. It's a Dr. Seuss style meditation, so we'll see if I can get into that mood. So this will last about 1 minute, everybody. Close your eyes and open your heart. Meditation is about to now start. Breathe in, breathe out. You may want to shout, for your joy will be off the chart. Wiggle your toes and wiggle your nose and release your worries and fears. Feeling calm and patient and at peace is music to our ears. Forget not to pray, in this space you can stay, and promise you'll continue to play. Make no mistake, you're awake, give or take, and you'll feel good for the rest of the day. Namasus.
Namasus.
You know, it really doesn't take much to get back centered. I would say even 10 minutes of quieting the mind. It's really good if you're trying to let go of your thoughts. You can either count the breath is an easy way. You can do some sort of a body scan, breathe in, go up your spine to your head, hold it there for a second, breathe out, bring it back down to your first chakra, your root chakra. Anyway, anything to quiet the mind.
Yes.
But I will say this.
And I say with meditation, even if you can't quiet your mind, because sometimes the mind just goes, I always say, I am sitting still. So my mind may not be able to shut off, but my body is still, and I'm in a still place with the intention of calmness.
Fantastical. Okay, now
Fantastical.
we are going to put the machine on pause so we can get it on the ground.
Because we're going to plank.
We're going to plank. So we have to do our Disney magic, Wayne's
right.
World.
All
Okay,
right.
now we're on the floor.
We're going to plank. But we're first going to do another Dr. Seuss quote.
Okay.
I was very into Dr. Seuss last night when I was putting this
You're
together.
in pretty good shape for the shape you're in, Dr. Seuss. Boy, talk about pure acceptance. Okay,
Yep.
so you're on your forearms and you're on your toes. You could do a minute. You could do 2 minutes. We like to do 2 minutes. So here we go.
That's right. Oh.
Let's just do 1 minute for today.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because we don't want to do this too long.
Do
Okay,
1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay, here
we'll
we
have
go.
to do another minute later today.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay, so what we like to do when we do this, because it does, if you don't, the time seems to take a lot longer, but if you tell a joke or sing or tell a story, it's much better. So Armand, will you tell everyone the first song you ever wrote?
Okay, so the first song I ever wrote, I was 5.
Yeah.
I was in first grade.
Okay.
And it was a parody of the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Okay.
And it was based on running around in my yard and finding little bugs and critters to play with.
Okay.
So it went like this. One winter morning, I went out to play. On that winter morning, the cows were in the hay. I tried to make a mud pie, but it wouldn't hardly stay. I know it's kind of funny, but it's very hard to say that it was hard to have fun on that funny little day. Although it was hard to have fun, I made a little friend, a little skink with his tail cut off that almost tried to bend. And guess what I saw on a tall, tall tree? A little brown squirrel that really liked me. And guess what I saw under a big, big rock? A little toad frog that went hippity hop. Now all those friends in just one day. I'd say it's a miracle, wouldn't you say? Are we done yet?
Well, yeah. It is done.
That was it.
Yeah. Well, I had to add a little more because your song was so good that I didn't want to stop it.
So thanks, Oh, another thing you can do is
Yeah.
push-ups. There's regular guy push-ups.
Push-ups.
We do 21 of these, and you show them the girl push-up.
And a girl push-up, you can't tell, but my feet are up in the air like this.
That's
Of course
hot.
you know that.
Okay.
People know that.
Okay,
I
anyway.
cheat. I
think
can't
it's
do
time.
that.
We love you.
All right. Have a Dr. Seussical day. Yay.
I think I'm going to keep this. We'll get back up again. See you tomorrow, everyone.
You're too fun, Armand. All right. We'll be back tomorrow.
Peace. Have a Seussical day.
That's right.
Bye.